Trash.
Yeah.
Strange things happen there.
Strange things happen.
Can I just be telling you something?
Allegedly.
So let's start talking trash.
Hey, Tarts, what's going on? It's been
Hello,
only
hello.
a couple weeks.
Yeah, we've had a crazy couple weeks. It's been a couple weeks.
We're going to tell you all about it if you only knew about it. Man, how has your double weeks, because it's been 2 weeks since technically we've seen each other, so how was your double week?
I don't remember exactly what I did last weekend.
That's okay.
At all.
It's okay.
No.
I
played a lot of music this weekend.
You did. You had a lot of shizzos.
Yeah. We did a lot of running around and.
So the new band, there's a dress code.
A little bit.
Is it like vampires or?
It's like funky.
Funky. What is that?
I don't know.
Is it punk rock?
No.
Is it grunge?
No.
Is it like softcore rock?
Kinda.
It's okay.
You think kind of like 80s
Not
hair bands in a way?
Oh, okay. Like
Kinda.
AC/DC types.
Yeah.
Not like Trenchcoat Mafia. That's like too much.
No.
That's too much eyeliner. So no, he's a non-makeup band, but
Right.
still rocking out. Yeah, it's like a lot of grays, a lot of blacks, a lot of sad.
Earthy tones.
I'm just kidding. Well, that's cool. Does he, obviously he likes the band, but like,
It's fun.
It's a migration.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of band drama.
Not really. Not now.
I would like to create some.
She would. She'd be like, and then this guy said this guy. So.
No, nothing like that. No, but I just wish the originals could get it together.
Right.
Yeah, I sent one of what do you call them? Co-mates? Co-bands?
Bandmate?
Yeah, a very much list of things he could be doing. Yeah.
Expert advice.
Yeah. Well, if you don't, this is the thing. If you ask for advice, I'm not the type of friend to be like, I'm just going to be a sounding board. Don't ask me, because I will give you the straight up truth, right? If you say, I'm going to dye my hair green, I'm going to be like, no, bitch.
Bad idea.
Bad idea. You look dumb ass in green. You know, like, maybe go purple. You know, I'm gonna tell you something that's gonna compliment you while hurting your feelings. No, I love you. No, I'm just an honest friend. I'll give you my honest opinion, but it doesn't make me right. See, that's the key.
Right, it's just your opinion, but she's very...
But I'm honest about giving you my opinion.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Doesn't make it right, though. I'm usually wrong.
It's not proving well.
No. I like a 50-50, you know.
I mean, don't we all really? Unless you've been there before, you have no idea what you're talking about.
The thing is I usually give unwarranted advice.
Right.
No, whenever
Let me tell you something.
I don't get out a lot. But I have a like problem with me. Like I wanna fix something for someone. If they tell me they have a problem, I like to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, "Yo, I just need you to listen." I was like, I have a hard time being that friend. I'm Capricorn. I want to see the work. Let's do the progress. Like, where's your list? Where's your to-dos? But anyway, I mean, did anything like cool, exciting happen outside of just the bands and like?
No.
You didn't win the lottery.
I didn't win the lottery.
You didn't.
I didn't do anything cool.
No.
Not any Broadway productions or anything cool.
Well, I mean, are you trying for Broadway? Did you tell me something?
Not yet.
This wine's going down good today.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Which I actually...
A free bottle always tends to, though.
Right.
Shout out to Arrow Wine and Spirits for the free Bizzato. We appreciate you. Oh, and the gentleman that went and reached the back bottles today. I was like, I'm too short, I can't get to it. He's like, I got you. Because Mama left with 6 bottles.
Holy shit, that's a lot.
Yeah, they were like...
Oh, for the tasting?
No.
For Saturday.
It's just Tuesday. No. No, just like throughout. I figured there was a deal
Save
going
a trip.
on. Save a trip. So I was like, yeah, it was on sale. I was like, why not? I mean, the lady was like, if you buy 6, you get 1 free. And I was like, say less. I was like, Jen, I can't reach him. And he was like, I'm on it. And it was like a Fabio looking dude. And for those kids who don't know what Fabio looks like, tall. This guy was lanky, non-muscular build.
Kind of like the original
But had
Jason
the hair.
Momoa.
Like,
think about it.
Yeah, he had like, but Fabio's got like this long, luscious, like blonde hair and these blue eyes, and people would just, our parents would just
swoon.
I never, he did get hit in the face by a goose on a roller coaster, and it transformed his life really badly. Or for the better? I'm not sure.
By a goose?
Yeah, it was like a pelican or something. It was like, it hit him in the face on a roller coaster. It was pretty he was so upset about it.
Oh
he had to get like
gosh.
surgery.
That is traumatic.
Yeah, because like obviously it's Fabio. He like
his face is like his prized possession.
Well,
like,
his hair
the look.
and his face. I think it's a together concept.
Well, fun fact.
Yeah.
You want a fun fact?
Oh yeah.
Some 30 years ago or some shit. Well, fast forward, not 30 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, I worked with the...
That's a big difference in time.
But, okay, listen to the story.
Okay.
About 10 years ago, I worked with the girl in my office, and she was like, I've met Fabio. And I was like, oh, okay. So she brings in the video for me to watch of her at the Dayton Mall, and she, like, won a meet and greet with Fabio or whatever.
It's the lamest things.
And he, like, picks her up and, like, holds her like a baby like this, like, cradles
Don't
her.
touch me!
And she just sit there and laughs. It was just like, oh, for like the longest time. But her laugh is so contagious.
Oh my God.
And all I can picture is her being like cradled by Fabio. Like, oh.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I love it. But that was like 30 years
Hopefully
ago that happened.
consent.
So she showed me an older video. But, you know.
Yeah.
Just like, wow.
Basically like the first type.
Back when the Dayton Mall was cool.
Yeah, not a cell phone video. This would have been like an old school camcorder type. It's like
RCA, plug it in, rewind. What the hell?
Jesus Christ. But definitely an old school camera, for God's sake.
That's all I know about Fabio.
I mean, there's not much. I just know you got... I mean, I always know about the bad stuff, I guess.
Right, you're like, what this fool do lately?
He doesn't... I don't know if he gets on roller coasters anymore.
I wouldn't.
But that is crazy to be on a roller coaster and a bird just like out of nowhere just be like, I'm just gonna crash land on your face. Oh God!
I mean, you are up there in the clouds. Like, what are you thinking? I'm afraid of heights. I'm not going up.
Don't perch on me. Don't poop on me, and don't perch on me. And so it's like, I know like Americans have like the don't tread on me, and mine's don't poop on me, don't perch on me.
Is it raining?
It is raining.
The frick.
I hope it does, because my plants need all the water they can get.
I have no plants. I suck at gardening this year.
Stephanie has like a whole bunch of flowers and like a whole maintained landscape in her front yard. Don't let her sit here and bullshit and lie to you.
In the back, and that pisses me off.
Has a whole like flower beds with like country wheels and like an aesthetic and like a whole like designed motif in her whole front yard. Don't let her lie to you.
It is.
I have my motif is like flowers and weeds intertwined in a bed that
We want to see who gets bigger. Like, battle of the biggest.
after the poison ivy, whatever that shit was, they were like, oh yeah, you can't go out there. I was like, fuck that. Because it was like 2 weeks. Dude, my legs look like napalm. Because I napalmed them with chemicals. Dude, the size moment of something, like, I don't know. I get the heebie-jeebies.
She has zero patience to let anything, like, run its course. So she's like, die now!
And I also, like, understand what it is. So, like, I never use the right treatment.
Right.
So it's like, usually for me, it's like acid, or acid. Like, are we just going to burn it off next? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, call me, like, the last stage. Like, it's gangrenous. We need to cut it off. Call me. Not when it's treatable. Trust me. It's good. Anyway, but so nobody.
Sis found a house. She's pretty stoked.
Does this house have a pool?
No, not yet. Tell me why we can't put a pool in your backyard.
We
have
are.
the biggest.
We are. I just had to. I had to
Dot,
pay
dot,
for a
dot, dot,
permit.
dot. I
I
keep
had to pay
hearing.
for like a survey this year that was like an astronomical amount of money. By the way, thank you. First of all, to know where my property line was, because I have to build a fence because I don't want creepy. And so I got that done, and so now we're saving up for the fence and a shed. I've been talked into above ground pool. I was really trying to save up for like an in-ground. Oh my god. I was like, that's a whole house.
That's a lot. Yeah.
That's a whole other house. And then the homeowner's insurance. My homeowner's insurance went up $600 this year. My house payment like skyrocketed. And my taxes went up $400. I said, who? I said, what? You ain't done $400 more worth of shit? Let me see it. I'm not so pissed off as the tax man as I am my homeowner's insurance. And I never thought I'd ever say those like words together in a like homeowner's insurance. It gives me the cringe just saying those words. Like, who's adulting at this level? I can't read and say stuff so good. But no, like I was like, because I ended up like looking at my payment over time, and I could see he's just raising it. After COVID, like, what happened, people? Who are the construction people? I want to know who they are. How did my house go from this amount to, like, this amount to rebuild? But it ain't worth shit. Somebody explain that. Your house is worth nothing. But if I had to rebuild it, astronomical. Like what? They're like, oh, the cost of wood.
The cost of goods in general is ridiculous.
The price of mayonnaise. I looked today. I was like, ow. You know how I feel? I was like, how the F is mayonnaise $7 on sale? $7. I mean, granted, it's like a jug. It's like I like it in bulk. It's not the big jug. But no. It's like a medium jug size of mayo. I feel like if I had a gang name, it'd be Marshmallow. Because I can't fight, and I'm sweet, but I roast easy, if that makes sense.
Marshmallow is very fitting.
Like,
You're right. I get it.
I burn in real easy, like I get roasted real easy.
All
like
right,
in the fire.
new nickname unlocked. Marshmallow.
No, don't call me that. It's my gang name.
That's the one to put fear in your eyes.
Double M Marshmallow.
I left my windows cracked.
No! Do you need to go fix that right now? You need to go... Yeah, you need to go
No, it's
fix it.
just cracked, right?
You have those rain guards? I don't have rain guards either.
What kind of bougie person do you think I am? I don't have rain guards.
Dude, my shit Jeep had rain guards. The shit Jeep had rain guards.
Because he's like, half the time your windows
Before
won't
I
work.
bought it, obviously. I didn't put that shit on there. Someone was like, really did try to take care of that car, and they were like, F this car. And then I stupid ass bought it.
And then you really tried to take care of the car, and you're like, F this car.
I tried. I tried.
So much. She's like, these stupid windows. Let's pay $400 to get the windows. I'm like, take them off.
Yeah.
Nobody needs this.
That was Schism's advice. Who needs windows?
It's like really, really
But
oh my gosh, look at that.
it's gonna be done by the time you leave.
I'm definitely not driving in the rain. I can't say shit.
I don't think it's gonna last long. It'll be one of those, like, it's Ohio. It'll be raining and then sunny and then snowing.
Don't say that. I'm not ready for that S word.
See, this is the thing about Ohio. Be like, all right, let's cool down a minute in the mornings, and I'll pretend that it's gonna be like fall. Lies. And then like September would be like, it's 80 again for like 60 days. Last year when we went on our cabin trip, it was like 50, 60 degrees in December 8th.
It was beautiful.
It was beautiful. But I honestly don't think it's gonna be like that this year. I'm not trying to be...
I can dream.
I'm not trying to provoke or...
I'm not trying to rain on your parade.
But I just have like a
but it's gonna rain on your
feeling...
parade.
We've just been having too many good winters for it to be like another good winter. It's just not. Our heating bills are going to go through the roof. It's the life of it. It's the life of it. But anyway, My week was very interesting.
Right.
Is
that the only thing that happened this week? Is that how you started, or is it the icing on the cake? I think that's it.
Me falling down the stairs? Yeah. I was looking at video of myself. I was taping a skincare video because like you're gonna get a lot of more of me here soon on video. But I feel like this eye's droopy. Wait, this is the scar eye, right? Which one's the droopy one? I think it's this one. This is the droopy one.
Maybe.
You see what I'm saying?
But everybody's like that. So are mine.
No, yours are perfectly even.
Nope. It's weird.
No.
It's all in the way you tilt your head. It's like a thing.
No, it's because of my scar. It's pulling up one side of my face, and then I noticed the other side is like drooping.
I don't think that's
it needs scooped up.
I need scooped up.
I swear to God, it does.
You need to start hanging upside down.
Don't you? Do not send me a bunch of hateful comments. Don't. I am tender, you guys. Tender as okay. You can't say shit to me. Come on. You can't. I'll cry.
She will cry so hard, and then she'll come at you like a pissed off chihuahua. Like.
Chihuahuas are, I feel like, more fierce than me. I feel like they're taken more seriously. Not me.
You're right, because we're always looking at a chihuahua like, you little f***er. And then, like, you walk down the street, we're like, hi. You're like,
they're like, it's like a screeching cat. Like, what is that? Someone listen to me. I'm being serious. The face is drooping off my body. So, we were already worried about the jowls.
Isn't it like the gravitational pull? Like, everything goes down?
Well, yeah, I agree to that. But I feel like because my scar pins up certain parts of my, like, face, like, it leveraged a little bit of the other side.
So just smack the other side.
Smack the other side. That's how it works.
And then we'll just get that one
like the
going.
other one is super hanging down. Down, like this one. Okay, so look at me. This way, okay. I just feel like this side is, or maybe it's the other side. They're gonna make me feel so kind. They're gonna be like, both sides are.
It's actually your face.
Droopy face, bitch. But no, I saved an animal this week. By animal, I mean my animal, my pet.
All red.
Yeah. So I have 100 and some pound wildebeest that lives with me. He's like a red-nosed pit, but he's not like a regular like a pit that's like stocky and short. You know, he's got Labrador in him, so he's what the an American Staffordshire as a cattle dog used to be. Like he's all muscleful, like purr.
Do you remember like manatee, like the big old elephants of the sea? The
yeah.
Manatee. He's like a big old manatee on four legs. Like
he is a
blob.
Dog manatee for sure. He's all belly.
Mm-hmm.
He's all belly.
And big old head.
He's but he ain't got no brains. He's like the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. He's just a dope. For as big as a head he has, you'd think he'd be super smart. No, my little dog smarter than him. But anyway, he thought he's blind, and he's like 20 years old, and he's defiant. And has bad attitude. He's privileged. He thought he would somehow, never done it before, mosey his way down the stairwell and can't see and has never done that. He always takes a left. Like, you know, because my house is a big circle. He always takes a left. He has never turned right. I'm closing the door and I see him turn right. I'm like, no. I'm like running to the staircase. And I'm like, let me get in front of you. And I put and I have a bad right hip and neck. Who's counting? And like I stop him with my whole body. And then I move him up
because she's not even 100 pounds trying to stop a 110-pound dog from rolling down the stairs.
What a bad mistake that was. And he's like defying me, like, no, I want to fall down the stairs. I'm like, who are you to judge me? And like I'm like trying to like push him upstairs. Oh my God. I end up I just felt my whole, like a snap, like a rubber band snapping. and I remember just kept pushing through it though, and I got him up the stairs, and then I just went limbless. I just went.
Roll down the stairs.
I didn't even roll. I like falafeled. Like my head was like,
blah, 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 blah.
like literally just was like, wah. Like I couldn't even scream out. It was like, it's like, oh my god, I was almost like put me out of my misery, dude. My whole back, my whole right leg, all the way literally down to my kneecap. I've never felt that pain in my life before. I thought I was going to go to the hospital. I thought I literally pulled my hip out. I thought I pulled my whole hip and leg out of my body. Of course, I was whinging. I didn't cry, though. I cried a little.
There it is.
I cried a little. Oh, my God.
He'd be like, I fell down. You had to put me in a bed.
Man down. Man down. Man down. Oh, God. I don't know how. The first 2 nights, dude, I tell you what, heating pad city, so uncomfortable, just the worst pain ever. I just, like, thank God for video games. Like, thank God at my Xbox, the new Tomb Raider came out on Game Pass.
So she had, like, 14 hours worth of work anyway.
I was just like, you know what? I should be doing all this other stuff, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to binge this video game right now.
Mm-hmm. Like, this shit.
I canceled. I did not.
I feel like that with my back of my shoulder blade, like right between my neck.
Oh.
It's been effed up for days.
Oh, no. What did you do?
No, shit. I'm just walking.
You coughed.
I coughed. That's some baby
Sneezed.
shit.
Well, you know what?
It's old.
I feel like while my body feels like rickety crickets, I still get hit on. I still look young. I look at the DMs. You got hit on today?
I would not call that.
Tell
What
him.
the actual
Tell
hell?
him what happened.
No, it was hilarious because I'm at the gas station buying my cigarettes and my scratchies, and I didn't win. It's blah. But
261 to go.
And he's like, "You have really nice feet." And I'm like, "Oh, ew, cringe. Thank you." Like immediately, that like I hate feet. Like if I would not fall over, I would cut them off. Like I despise feet.
So
I don't even like my own feet.
was it someone pumping gas or was it the attendant?
That was the dude in the convenience store.
Oh my god, it was the attendant.
No, not the attendant.
Oh, it was just a guy like behind you,
Yeah.
like getting his like snacks or whatever.
Right.
And he just like what? He creepily looked over his shoulder.
Check out my feet.
He's like,
Gross.
"Do you have a?"
There are feet people in this world,
Yeah,
and that is so disgusting.
You know what we're gonna start doing? We're gonna start a OnlyFans for your feet.
Oh no, we're not.
Only feet
I hate
fans.
feet. Ooh.
Is that?
Feet is nasty.
He can't have thought that.
No, I have nasty feet.
No, she has pretty okay feet.
Well, they would be better if I actually did stuff to them, but.
Maybe he liked them like original.
Look at those chunky things, like they're big old fat toes.
Maybe he likes.
My pinky is like a nub.
I think that what it is that the chunkier the metatarsal,
No.
the phalange is because they
Too
like
much.
to put it in their mouth and suck on it.
Oh, I'm gonna gag.
Don't they?
No.
Don't they put like food and stuff on it?
Fucking people are feet people, and they do weird stuff.
I hear they put like it in peanut butter and and they
Dude.
love it.
Don't even put my feet near your mouth. I will puke. I'll be like, ugh.
What if you got paid millions of dollars for someone?
Dude, you would have to put me, like my head, in like a box or something so I could not see this. And it'd be like, you're gonna feel some stuff on
I'm
your
not
toes.
saying like have them literally
No.
lick on your feet.
Dude,
I'm talking about just
I
pictures.
would rather they just cut them off and did what they wanted with them.
Oh, Stephanie.
If I wouldn't fall over, like, feet, I'd be like a peg leg Barbie. Peg.
Okay, we went too far down the
Too
road.
far.
Down
the rabbit
I
hole.
was just referring to like maybe some video and some pictures, but you went straight into like letting
No.
them.
They can have them. They're gross.
Oh my God. Well, you need them to walk.
Which is my problem.
You're just. I don't think you're like you don't like feet in a general sense.
Oh, I do not like feet. I don't even like my own feet.
That's what I. Yeah.
I'm like,
I honestly love my own feet.
no.
They're soft like a baby's bottom. They're almost the softest skin I got. Shitgate out here, Redgate, downstairs gate. that was my week. So basically, I was like locked in a bed for a while. I'll tell you, there's nothing better though than feeling better and like cleaning your house and like feeling better and like coming out of that. Because I tell you, my house was looking sketch there for a while. Yikes there for a second. Yikes on the dishes. Yikes. I have a dishwasher, but I still wash my dishes and then I put them in the dishwasher. What?
That's normal.
I don't wash them as good. It's more like a sanitary thing for me. Yeah, I'm weird. I'm weird about my dishes. I always think something's gonna microbially get me.
Probably.
You know how I am.
Mm-hmm.
I have weird things. Like, I'll jump in a bucket of mud, but wash my dishes 4 times. Where do you want to begin? Where do you want to start? Where do you want to begin?
I feel like we should talk about the dude who got his finger bitten off in a road rage incident.
Oh, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Breaking news.
Don't point your finger at people, man.
Tar breaking news.
They're just like...
So what happened?
I don't know. So he was sitting at the light turns green. He didn't move right away. So the guy honks at him. And then he gets out of his car all pissed off. Because he
doesn't get out. Well, he doesn't go right away at the green light.
It got confrontational somehow. They ended up fighting, squabbling outside the car.
So they were like,
right. And they're like going at it. Well, then one of the guys pins him down. And while he's pinned down, he proceeds to like bite this man's finger and bit his finger off. Gross.
Large.
Yes, that's disgusting.
Like clean off, like at the knuckle or at the
I don't know all that. I didn't read that far into it.
They probably didn't report
I just think that people are.
So he just was like, they were fighting, and he was like, "I pinned you down." And he's like, "Ha ha," and he's like, "We gotta stop biting people's fingers off in Dayton, okay?"
Right.
Like,
what is going on?
Like the finger left in the Walmart. Now the.
Where are all these
fingerless
people
the road rage. We talked about this road rage. The lady was like, "You gotta stop." I hate to call that back, but that lady was crazy. She probably would have bit my finger off. I let her. She was pretty rabid. So it goes to show you, don't get out of your car, roll up your windows, and drive, bro. Drive. Drive until you can't drive enough. I wonder, does it say anything about, okay, it was a 43-year-old man's finger was bitten. It was bitten clean off, dude. And it was on, oh my God, it was on, you know how many times I've been on that road?
Don't be yelling people there.
Oh my God, that was like right by, oh my God. And when officers arrived on the scene, they found the man standing outside his car. He was covered in blood. He was covered. And the Riverside police, I guess, that the suspect, allegedly, didn't move when the light turned green. So then he honked his horn. And just like you had said. And like, basically,
gets quite irate.
Just was not having it. And he was like
but was he aggressively laying on the horn, or was it like, beep, beep, it's your turn? Like, hello?
I guess the man
People
began.
Are too anal.
He was screaming for help from oncoming traffic, but nobody stopped. And I will tell
Shame
you this:
on you.
when I got in my car accident, nobody was stopped. I mean, we're talking about on the highway. My car is smashed on the side. I have blood coming all the way down my face. These cars driving around me. I am literally got a head wound, bleeding all over the place, and a man finally in a van was going to work. God bless his soul for the rest of his life. Please, Jesus. To this day, I'll never know his name. He let me use his cell phone. He called the paramedic, called somebody to get me help, and he let me call my parents. I covered this man's whole phone was bloody. Whole phone. And he drove into the night, but I'll tell you what, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. You do gotta stop.
Point, they're gonna stop.
Somebody's gotta stop, you guys. Somebody has to be the good Samaritan, or at least call it in. But I would tell you, I needed medical I need medical attention. So somebody needed to get me off the road. I was like trying to get my Snapple at one point when they were trying to put me in the, I was like, hold on, let me get my, back then you had like a CD, you had like a CD face back then because like cars didn't have CD players, so you had to have like
you had to take it with you.
Yeah, so like your parents would like, or if you
had
the money, you worked your little rear end off, as I did, to pay to get it put in. And by pay I mean my uncle. And so yeah, she's right. You had to take like, because people would steal it, so you'd have to take the little face off. Didn't stop them anyway. And yeah. I tried to take that with me. I had to take a lot of things.
Your car doesn't work. You don't need it.
Oh, thank you. I have a GMC. I bought another GMC because that car saved my effing life. I mean, I just have this car, but that GMC car, that Jimmy, saved my freaking life. I don't know anybody that goes 50,000 miles an hour on the highway, gets sideswiped by another car, and hits black ice, and then hits a concrete divider and lives to tell the tales. Yeah. What's crazy is another guy got into a wreck that same, like, 10 minutes later, right around the same spot, and his whole head had to get slowed. He had it worse than me. So, blessings. But yeah, no. I will stand behind GMC. Day.
Yep.
Apparently, though, it doesn't save you from get your finger bitten off. Apparently, only politeness does that.
Agreed.
But I don't know, like, at what point is just not going, like, become that big of a deal? Like, obviously, it had nothing to do with him. Like, he bit his finger off for other reasons. I wonder.
Right, he was angry already.
Like, what were those reasons? Like, wife troubles? Because I just assume it was a man.
It was a man. I think it said it was a man. I don't know, but yeah. Women are not that irrational.
Men on men conflict, I feel like.
Testosterone raging.
And honestly, the guy probably said a little profanity, alleged lies, you know, allegedly. Maybe he had said, "Fuck you, guy," and the guy was like, "What? I just had a really bad day, and you've provoked me, now I'm getting in my car." Not that that is okay. You should never, because I talk a lot of shit. So for the people who talk a lot of shit, please don't beat us up. Please. Just remember us. Remember me and this mom. Tarts. You don't want to go to jail. Tart jail's not fun. They do things to you. Okay? Bologna sandwich. Forever. No one wants it. Anyway.
You do?
Woo. Alright, what's the next topic? Let's get on it.
Let's talk about the Wienermobile, because I find that so funny.
Yeah.
I thought that the Wienermobile was just driving down the highway and just like the wind caught it or something, but no. It turns out the guy in the Wienermobile cannot drive, and he hit a car and then flipped over.
He allegedly can't drive.
Right. Somebody hit the Wienermobile and it fell over.
Yeah, somehow miraculously.
But it was really funny seeing on the back of like a tow truck, because it was like all up on this flatbed, and it's just like, it looks like a banana on top of a hot dog, or a hot dog on top of a banana. You're like, what the heck?
And it wasn't like a full-on sized wiener dog mobile. It was like it's a micro.
Isn't that how big it was? Anyway?
It's a micro wiener, bro. It's a micro wiener mobile. Okay. Ask me, it was like screaming at the wiener. It was like, hey, look, you guys want some wieners? Ask me about my micro wiener.
I just love it when you like read the story and then it's got the video and they're talking about it on the news, and she's like, and hot dogs are usually sold in packages of 8. And it's like, what does this have to do with anything with a Wienermobile? I
didn't see 7 other mobiles.
Oh, right. Like, where were the other 7 friends?
Micro Wienermobiles running around. They didn't duck goose strategy this, you know what I mean? They didn't hot dog it. They didn't hot dog the other car.
Maybe if they were, like, packaged together like they were supposed to be driving down the highway, it would have been a lot safer. There were, like, 4 in the front, 4 in the back.
What was he... I wonder, how the hell do you wreck a mini Wienermobile? How the hell do you...
somebody just bumped it over.
Like, he was definitely drag racing that thing. He was like, boom, boom. He's like,
You can definitely go 70 on the highway. I don't know.
He's like, check out my wiener. I'm just kidding. I can't get over that. I spilled. I got too excited. Maybe that's what happened to him. I don't know. I'm sorry. The puns are out of control. Oh. But you don't see that every day. No, he probably was like, how the hell did I end up with a... So, honey, I got hit by a wiener today. How do you tell your...
Your
from behind?
going to be asking some questions.
Where from behind?
What?
What
Wiener? Tell me about this wiener.
Not the first wiener. So sorry. This is a victim we're talking about. This is a victim of a vehicular accident who was hit by a micro penis.
And how traumatic would that be? You're like in this tiny little wiener and you're like,
oh my god, they see a wiener out of your side of your wiener and just keep coming at you. It's like incoming, the tip is just coming and coming.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. You laid the track work for that. I'm just blaming you.
God.
She laid me the track work for...
Oh my gosh. Next topic.
I'm sorry. We best move on. Or...
We've lost all sense of reality with this wiener story.
Oh, yeah. So, you know what? The biggest news going on right now, though, in Ohio, outside of the fingers being bitten off, is that the Fuyu, whatever. Glass plant. It used to be the old GM plant, but when they mismanaged their whatever, like, so Homeland Security was that, like, they came in, they, like, had all these workers at the company, like, shut the company down. They were like, boom, 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 and they raided people's houses, too. And they said that it was because of inhumane, like...
Inappropriate work conditions.
Yeah, inappropriate work conditions. Thank you. And just some financial concerns, if you will, allegedly. And, like, one of the workers went on the news and said that he... like, some of them had to be, like, chaperoned to go to the bathroom. And there was, like, some human... I don't know if it's trafficking or just like transportating people. I don't know what you want calling. But there was some stuff going on for sure. It's like bad work conditions and unhealthy for them. But the thing is, the state of the economy, people need a job and they're gonna unfortunately do what it takes.
From what I understand, they pay well, but like, if you're going to get messed up, like, there was an incident where, an accident years ago. You remember that? And it was something to do with, like, one of the big windshields or whatever came off a fork truck or something, or I forget. But he was, like, smashed. And I don't know if that, like, raised some red flags.
Oh, no.
Well, I imagine they did, but...
Well, apparently people had called in about... So you were, like, saying, like, it was Homeland, for example, and basically...
What is it, NIS?
Dude, they were doing some financial stuff, too. Like, it was like, a bad scenario. Yeah, there was some, maybe...
And I'm just sitting here, like, let this talk. We need to wait till November for that.
November? Can you wait for just a hot
Can you just wait a hot minute? We have to get some organized first, and then...
that is true. Well, technically, though, isn't... I guess we'll jump to that. Obviously, Joe Biden has exited out of...
Well, yeah, but do you know how much shit can happen in 3 months?
I mean, that's true. It out. But no, yeah, the waters are getting real choppy. I'll tell you, out there. But it kind of jumps us to like our, you know, it's like, what was that for? She's like, I just like to. I was like, get me out of this room. No, I'm kidding. She never did that. She has to hear around and be like, we're suing you.
Working soon. Stop it.
Slandered. I'm kidding. I liked it.
No, she was like, is it okay if I search
I actually
right
did
here?
not like it. I felt like I did not appreciate it at all. And she was very uncomfortable too. She didn't want to do it either, but she was like, you're suspicious. It's like, oh, sure I am. She's like, really, you were just lucky number. I really was. I was just like the lucky number.
I set off stuff and then beep, beep.
Oh,
it was my boobs.
I always get my shoes taken off. They always be checking me for things. I think they think I'm an easy target for somebody, and they're like, this poor girl's she's got something up her butt, this one. Like, I don't know.
They're still fighting in the Ukraine.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. I don't know. Somebody needs to do something. I don't know. They need to legalize drugs or something over there. I don't know what needs.
Ours is coming.
They need to get some medication. No, I mean like psychologicals, like the things that stop crazy people, like psychotics, medicines. I don't think they do mental health over there. I don't. Anyway. I shouldn't talk. I'm going to be murdered by the Russians. After this.
They're going to drop a bomb.
I'm not worth it, though. I'm not worthy. I'm not worth it. I am worthy of God, but not worthy of being murdered. So, I don't know. Do you know who Bad
No.
Baby is? So, she was on Dr. Phil a long time ago as like the really bad kid who was like, I do what I want.
Oh.
And she was just like off the chain. Like, people made fun of her because she had a certain accent that was mimicking a certain culture. She had a certain slang to her. Not like Flavor Flav, not like yeah boy, not like that. But very, she was very, very with it, if you will. And apparently, after all her decision making, bad haircuts and tattoos, she thinks she's apparently been seen back with her abusive ex-boyfriend, allegedly, schmedgely again. The TMZ's caught her. They caught her. She looked happy though.
Maybe he's figuring it out. I mean, I don't know.
He was
do not
very
get involved in
affectionate.
people's relationships. Those are things y'all are doing to yourselves, for yourselves, and...
So all of her fans, I don't know if she raps. I'm not sure what her current profession is. I just remember she was a bad teenager on Dr. Phil or some shit. But allegedly, well, I mean, I guess they caught her with him, but I mean, it could be complicated. But she was
Clearly.
smooching up on him, so the assumption is yes, they're back together again. I could see that relationship being a little abusive on both sides, to be very fair.
Fair enough.
They look very toxic for each other.
But see, in my mentality, if, like, the person you are with, like, makes you want to punch him in the face, like, maybe that's not the person for you.
Oh my god, I'd be single forever.
I mean, every once in a while, I might want to bop him here and there. I'm like, I could just bop you. But that's not, like...
Okay,
That's not, like, the built-up aggression, I
Really?
think, for that.
Because I, like, imagine all kinds of things.
Blink twice. Well, that's...
I'm sorry.
homicidal tendencies.
I'm not a psycho.
much?
I would never act.
It's all subconscious.
I mean, like, I could even, anyway. Any guy would wake up and be like, what is this? Like, is there a cat on me? Like, and I'm giving it everything. Like, is there a cat kneading on me? Like, what's going on? No. I don't like people. No.
You might be the person that we were just talking about.
What, the person that bites your finger off? Or?
Also true, but okay, maybe multiple people we were talking about.
it's my mind that's crazy, but I don't act on it. Does that make sense?
Right, you're like, if I was a crazy person,
If
I would
was.
picture beep beep.
I mean, I picture it. I just don't do it. I mean, I'm not like out here hardcoring. Don't worry, I'd never stab anybody because I don't like blood. Ugh. Disgusting.
See, more like crushing your head.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I just want
gotcha.
to just smash your face. I just want to smash all your face.
But like mentally.
And I say ruthless shit too. Like I'm pretty ruthless. Like a lot of people,
unfiltered.
A lot of people can't handle me as a thing. Like you know what? I started to think maybe I'm intimidating. And I used to think there's no way I'm 5 foot tall.
You remember me talking about the little chihuahua, right?
Right, but like I'm 5 foot tall though. Like I'm not that intimidating.
And chihuahuas, yeah, people will be ready to punt them if they need to.
But they're not intimidating.
I don't like them.
Thanks.
I mean, I'm ready to be like, pop, punt them.
But if you're
I don't trust little dogs, man. I'm telling you what.
But if I'm a little chihuahua, are you trying to punt me?
No.
I'm delicate.
You're overthinking this.
I'm delicate. You can't punt me. I have a bad neck. My point being is I just genuinely don't see how you don't get a little frustrated, no matter who you're with.
Oh yeah.
But the psychopathic thoughts, I'll take that
time,
under consideration.
Like, I'm gonna whoop your ass.
See, I'm not like that.
But see, every once in a while, I do tell that. I'm like, get outside right now.
I'll do that because I know I could never do that. And I wouldn't.
And he's usually like, okay, let's go. And
I'm not very physical and confrontational.
Slap me on the butt or so stupid. Like,
well, because he knows.
It's all in good fun.
Well, not when you're
also, but why is physical aggression good fun?
Whoa there.
Whoa.
See, I'm not the type. Some people will be like, oh yeah, I like to get hardcore in the beds, and I'm like, I don't.
No thanks.
Like, I don't want you to slap the shit out of me. No, thank you, fucking psycho.
Okay, that's too far too. I've never got into that either.
Like,
don't
maybe a butt slap every now and then, but like, how far are we trying to take this? Like, straight?
No safe words here,
you know
buddy.
What? Honestly, I thought about it. I would like to do the beating. Now that we're talking
Dominatrix is being born.
I don't know. I could see us like slapping.
Yeah, I can picture you in leather like, whoop-ow!
just. I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
No, I would get one of them little fringy whip things that are just like, because you know that shit stings.
No, I like a full on. I would like that. See now, because then it hurts your hand. I don't want to get hurt. I like the whip. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with that. I can do it. I can do that. Nothing where I hurt.
Gosh.
But I would like to put on some pain. Maybe I just need to go to one of those rec rooms.
We're going to go to one of those.
Maybe I just have some pent-off aggression.
Yeah, we definitely need a rage room soon.
Yeah, maybe that's what we'll take everybody to.
Do you have an old refrigerator? We'll go in the yard and beat the crap out of it with a baseball bat.
Problem is I can't beat up the refrigerator. I need, like, fragile objects, like glass and shit. Like, I need something that's going to shatter so I can get the pleasure.
Oh, we'll bring over a Gaylord and put a bunch of glass in it and we'll just beat the shit
but I
out
don't
of
want to get cut. So, like, how
well,
do you
that's
do
why
that?
it's in the Gaylord. You have to beat it down to break it, but then you can beat the crap out of the Gaylord.
What's a Gaylord?
So smart. Giant cardboard boxes we get material in.
Oh.
They're very sturdy.
Like a pinata?
No, not like a pinata. It's like huge.
Oh.
Size of this bed.
Really?
We can beat the crap out of it. I'm gonna get one. I'll think about
I
it.
want to get like a chainsaw and just. But I would hurt myself.
No, I'm gonna pass on that. I'm picking a baseball bat, golf club
I
type
do
thing.
like the baseball bat idea. I like the golf
baseball
club
bat,
too.
golf club.
I like that.
I'm down with that. I don't want to use a chainsaw because I might hurt myself. Get all excited and be like, slice off my leg because we wanted to play with chainsaws.
No,
We're not skilled.
I would forget, like, and then I'd touch my leg with it and cut it off.
Right. I just barely tapped it.
Freaking out about that leg, I would end up cutting my arm off, and then I've cut my friend's arm off
See,
at the same time.
Picture happening.
So, but anyway,
we're not gonna do it. We're just kidding.
No, we'll go to a safe, like safe room, those safe rec rooms.
They're called rage rooms.
Rage rooms. I also wanted to throw those axes, but I was also scared that I would...
I'm also a little scared.
Scared about axing my toe.
Like, what if I hit it wrong and just bounces right back?
I also scared about the bouncing back, too. Because some of them do bounce back. I don't know. Very true. Very true. What else is there before we wrap it up?
Story.
Oh, let's end it with Kate Hudson.
I don't know who her dad is, but apparently his last name's Hudson.
Well, apparently he was in like some show band a long time ago. I don't know. I mean, that's why Goldie left him. No, I'm just kidding. Do you see what I'm saying? Where like I told the truth about you, but not in a very way where you would enjoy it or like it. That's what we're talking about. You tend to want to punch my face in. But anyway, yeah. So Kate Hudson apparently has a father that isn't Kurt Russell. Because this whole time we all just saw it was
Goldie.
Kurt.
Yeah,
well, it was Goldie and Kurt
Kurt.
Russell. I mean, I knew that they weren't married, but I didn't know whose kid was whose and which one they had together. You know, no one was asking questions. No one cared.
Right.
And it was his kids. Like, you tend not to, because it's rude back then to like, even now I think it's rude. Like, if those are your stepkids or whatever, they're just your kids.
Right.
Unless the father's in the picture. Now, that's a whole nother conjecture. But when does that happen? I think half America, or half at least the Western world's raised by a stepdad. Or a step-parent of some nature.
Right.
God love you, step-parents out here.
Right.
The unloved. You're not my father. Yeah, because your father didn't want to be
Those are
here.
harsh words.
Yeah,
I'm
but
telling
this
you
is the
what.
thing. If he was to turn around and say, yeah, because your dad didn't want to be your father.
Like,
That would
even
crush
harsher.
her.
But see, a good step-parent wouldn't say that
I
because they
would
don't
say
want to
that.
hurt. She would. She'd be like, bitch.
I would say that. I'd be
Let me
like,
tell you something.
hey, if he wanted to be here, he'd have been here. Does it look like look who's standing here though? Me. Tough love. Shut your mouth. No, I'm sorry. Don't let me around your kids. Don't let me around. Because that's how I was raised. Daddy wasn't there. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thankfully, Neryssa doesn't want to procreate, so
Could you
this stops here.
That's so funny. Oh my god. But it's so true.
I know. Oh, it's so great.
But it's hurtful when your friend says it.
I mean, are you crying?
Yes,
happy
it's
tears or
hilarious.
bad tears?
I don't know. No, I'm crying happy too.
Oh my god!
Are you
just
kidding
licked
me?
That fuzzy ass thing.
Anyway,
Hey, that is not
I don't
nice.
hate them. I like other people's
She
kids.
just despises them till they're grown, and then
I just don't like them in that terrible age where they need a lot of you and like they
which
can't.
is forever.
I just don't like I just like feed yourself. At least wipe your own behind. God in heaven. And at least speak something so I know what the hell you're gibbering on about. You know what I mean? I can't do that.
Learn your words. I don't know what the you want.
Babies. I guess it's just babies in a general sense. Yeah. Well, no, I don't like kids. I don't know. But anyway. So Kate Hudson allegedly, she did, posted on Instagram a picture of like Happy Father's Day to Kurt Russell. It was like this beautiful black and white like photography of her and Kurt. And she was just praising him for his tutelage over the years, being her Faja. Mm-hmm. Just like throwing a shot out.
And her real dad got offended?
Okay, so her real dad got super pissed about this and says that they continuously hurt him and all this other stuff.
Nobody knows who you are.
I didn't know who he was until this came out.
Mr. Hudson.
I'll tell you, he hasn't changed his haircut in 20 years either. Or maybe 40? What are we on? Since the 80s, like 40 years. Jesus Christ. Anyway, this dude literally goes, you know what? They can just leave me alone and she can change her name to Russell then. I don't know why she's kept my name. And just some of the stuff that was coming out of his mouth was yikes.
I would have changed my name just to spite it. Like, screw you, dude. I
I
don't
would
need
do
you.
it now.
Well, isn't she married, so it doesn't matter?
I think she is, but I think it's like
she
her
still
acting.
goes by Kate Hudson.
Yeah, because like she acted, like, it was her acting career that way, so it makes sense. Is Goldie Hawn still Goldie Hawn? It's not. Well, she's not married, I guess, to Kurt, and that's her secret sauce, though. They say that's her secret sauce.
Are you sure they're not married?
I
thought she
Kurt
just didn't
will
take
not.
his last name.
No, they will not. They've done the ritual, like the
promise ceremony type thing.
The
yeah.
one under God, which is the most important one. I'm sorry, but the whole reason you get married, because God's authority is a little bit more than authoritative than the law. I like when people forget that when they get married. They're like, I get divorced. God's watching. God is always watching. No, some people really do need to get divorced. Like my parents, oh my God. Too late. Should have done it probably 6 months after you got married. Probably should have never got married. But anyway, just, I don't know. People fall in love in the moments, though, that they do fall in love. Like, they really are in love. Most of the time, people who do get married, I assume, in the crazy moment that they're in, they do. Like, people who have kids with people, like, they loved them in the moment, but then it changed. It soured up. Sometimes it sours up quick, you know what I mean? Or they change, because people change, right?
Also true.
So shit happens. Mm-hmm. But to say to your kid, she should just take his name, talking smack, because he's jealous, is what it is. So you can tell it's jealous talk.
I would have done it, just shunned him, like, whatever.
And so then at the very end, it's like, the lady, the journalist or whatever, is like, so is there anything like what you would want to do for the future? And then he goes, which is crazy, in the next breath, he goes, well, I just want Kurt and me and Goldie and the kids, like, I just want to get along and stop all this drama. And I thought to myself, you the only one?
You just started all this drama.
She posted a picture of someone who she called him Baja. I mean, that kind of says it all, right? When a woman is 40-some, 50-some years old, it's a little late in the game to try to be fathering. What do you think? Yeah. I'd say the same thing. If my dad tried to... He does every 10 years give me a text, like, make sure I'm alive. But as far as fathering, I would never call him my father.
Right.
I would call him a seed bearer. You know? We like an egg maker? What do you want to call that? Like a... I mean, you might as well test tube, man.
Well, they call them sperm donors,
He did put me through private school. I did live with my father until I was like 9 or 10. So it was like when I was in his presence. But like after that, it was like, who? So it's like, I don't know. Like, I don't know how that would go. Maybe that's how he was. He was like, well, they're not in my house. I have a new wife. I just forgot about kids.
I don't know. People are weird.
I don't know how you could forget, like... I'm just saying, if I was a dude and I had kids, right, even if I was with someone new, I would at least make sure I would make sure my ex was okay. Like, a lot of these guys are like, oh, I'm tired of, like, make sure my baby mama's okay. Like, I'm only caring about the kids. No, you should make sure she's okay. And if she wants to go get her f***ing nails done and get her hair done because she done put her body through the ringer to give you kids, and you think that all it is you got to do is pay some money and take them out every other weekend, you can go ahead and get her nails done. You can go ahead and get her hair done. Yeah, she needs that because she's like, you think about a woman as a mother, and I forget what TikTok this was, or I watched on something, and they were explaining, like, from a woman to a man, right? So, like, a woman, like, she goes to work. There's 8 hours, right? Or let's say she has 24 hours a day, but, like, she goes to work 8, gets ready, gets the kids off to school 2 to 4, like, has to make them dinner, has to do that homework, has to go through all the activities, like, add all those hours up. And then she has to do it again and again. And then where does she get that? She has, like, a little bit of time and money for herself. Mm-hmm. Yet a man goes to work. Most of that free time's his. What's he doing other than, I'm just saying, if you're leaving your children to be raised by a single mother and you're not a man in the house, I don't want to hear about, you complain about, oh, she's spending money to go get her hair done. Yeah. She's gonna, yeah. You should be paying for it. And you should honestly hand her some flowers every now and then. Not cut flowers. Somebody wants that. Don't cut no flowers.
Some flowers.
But plant or something. Plant her some flowers. Plant a tree. Something. Give her something. Give her something. Give her something. These men need to be taking care of these baby mamas, is what I would say. You should be cherishing her.
Sometimes.
For all of those 18 years.
There are some scummy baby mamas, though, too.
I don't care how... Well, then you need to get your children, then. That's a different conversation, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I feel like you should... Tarts, treat yourself. All Tart moms out there, I want you to go treat yourself. And you know what? The economy is not doing good. These moms need to get, I mean, think about how that would have affected... Just, if everybody took their responsibility when it came to their kids.
Fair enough.
Because Schism had to deal with it. That's all I'm saying. Schism had to deal with it, so. And I think that it would have been nice if you could have, every now and then got your hair done or some nails done or...
I don't like getting my hair done.
Just got child support. I mean,
yeah, healthy child support would have been nice.
Yeah. But anyway. All right, Tarts.
Go get me one of those.
We love you.
We'll see you next week.
We'll see you next week. Don't forget to check out the merch at the Tart store. We got a bunch of new stuff, and we'll be having a bunch of new videos coming out soon. See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Did you cut the arms off your hoodie?
We'll see you next week, where we talk about more dumb shit. Literally. See you soon. Bye, my little Tarts. Bye. Bye.